but you all have a reward because you have finished this program in one piece. The first one is the Board of Directors Award in Proficiency of Theory and Practice. It's a GPA in the top 10, consistently provides high-quality nursing care, demonstrates professionalism in nursing practice, demonstrates independent judgment, supports peers in an evaluative process, establishes roles and delegates responsibilities, collaborates effectively with the healthcare team through the application of interpersonal and therapeutic communication skills. And the Board of Directors this year, presented by Ronald West, is given to Suzanne Wheatley.
Yeah! Hold that.
Award for Clinical Excellence, consistently excels in clinical practice, consistently bases clinical practice on nursing. Carolyn Jean Hom Award is the highest grade point average, given in memory of her daughter. She used to be a dean of the school. And the highest GPA goes to Suzanne Wheatley.
Yeah!
Good citizenship awards are not voted on by faculty, they're voted on by their peers. And the first Good Citizenship Award goes to Tori Shapiro. Again, Suzanne Wheatley. And the third is Calaverina.
The oration, she had two pieces of advice. Speak from the heart and keep it to 5 minutes. Well, I have an awful lot in my heart right now, so I hope you thank her for that second piece of advice. Before I start, I just want to tell you a quick story, something that happened this morning that may give you a little insight into the mind of a nursing student. I was at breakfast, eating my first couple bites of cereal, and they kind of landed in my stomach in a big lump. I didn't feel like eating, I felt nauseous. And the normal person would think, oh, well, you have to speak before hundreds of people today, you're probably nervous. But my thought process was, my GI system is slowing down. My sympathetic nervous system is taking over. The blood is shunting from my GI to my heart, brain, and lungs. I must be nervous. I feel so privileged to be in this spot, being able to speak to and on behalf of my fellow graduates. We have come a long way. Remember way back to Nursing 1 and our first clinicals. putting on those bright white, uncomfortable uniforms. Things haven't changed so much. Remember doing our first physical assessments on each other and how shy and nervous we were. And then having to do one on a real person, pretending we knew what the heck we were doing. And it took like an hour. I remember praying those days, please God, don't let my patient need a Foley or a straight cat. I'm not ready. Remember nursing 2, feeling our first fundus and giving our first meds. Nursing 3, our psych rotation, and a new prayer for me on the med-surg floor, please God, don't let my patient have C. diff. Nursing 4, suddenly clinicals didn't seem so anxiety-producing. Head-to-toe assessments went really quickly. We could look at an MAR and recognize most of the meds, and it hit us. We're almost done. And now we are done. Though we are filled with joy, it is a little bittersweet. This is the very last time we will all be together. So I want to let you know how much I've enjoyed your company on this journey. We do want to thank everyone who helped us get here. Our lecturers, although they tortured us with those test questions, they taught us well, making sure we knew what we needed to know to become excellent healthcare professionals. Our clinical instructors and TAC instructors who taught us our skills, talking us through those first ones, politely ignoring our shaking hands and slow technique. We want to thank the administration who helped the behind-the-scenes stuff run smoothly for our banquet and for this wonderful graduation ceremony. And just as importantly, we want to thank our families, friends, and significant others. Thank you for putting up with all the things we had to miss, and for having to hear the words, "No, I can't, I have to study," over and over again. Thank you for picking up the slack. Thank you for your emotional support, for being excited for our successes and reassuring when we were discouraged, for agreeing with us that the test answer we picked was so much better than the one our teacher said. Thank you for the pride and joy you have for us today. I want to publicly thank my husband, who ran the household for the past 2.5 years. My children, whose stay-at-home mom became a never-at-home mom, and the rest of our family here today, who helped make sure life went on for everybody else. I would not be up here but for you all. And a special shout out to my dad, who is here in spirit and was my biggest cheerleader. To my fellow graduates, what a long and difficult road we have traveled together. When our Nursing 1 instructor said to us, "Get to know each other and start to bond. You'll need each other to get through this program," we had no idea what was ahead. But over the semesters, we became a family, helping each other with lecture content, helping each other in clinical, venting about impossible test questions, supporting each other through skills assessments, crying, hugging. The huge relief we shared as we got yet another semester under our belts, saying goodbye to those friends who didn't make it, and now celebrating. Experiencing this thing called nursing school that no one truly understands unless you've gone through it. They say steel is forged in fire. Well, be proud, my friends, because we are 87 strong nurses, smart nurses, caring nurses. We are going to fly through NCLEX, and we are all going to get great jobs because we graduated from JFK Muhlenberg, Harold B. and Dorothy A. Snyder School of Nursing. Congratulations.